Yo, what's up? I really didn't expect. I was like, I'm gonna come and do this last panel for the day and like maybe hang out with some people. And I'll hang out with a lot of people right now. God, I'm a little bit. What's up? Okay, so I don't even know. I'm like on the stage by myself. So what? This is what? This is the meet and greet.
Yes.
So, hello. Who was here just a minute ago? Everybody? Who just got here now? All right, cool. Then that's good. So my name is Dante Basco. I am the one-time leader of the Lost Boys and the Prince of the Fire Nation, and a bunch of things in between. So, you know, this is a meet and greet. I'm just like, I feel like I'm on a first date, like, so, you know, let's just take this slowly. Like, what kind of food do you like? You know?
What kind of food do you like? Ice cream.
I like
everything.
I mean, I like everything. I mean, I do have a sweet tooth. Oh, those are dope. Thank you so much. You see me eating as people are talking? I have a sweet tooth for sure, so I like whatever I eat, I like dessert. Yeah, I feel so alone up on this stage. That's crazy. We can't do that. That's crazy. They're gonna get in trouble. Look at we can't bring people on stage. We're not covered for that. But let's just get into it, man. Let's just talk. What do you guys want to talk about? Let's just start with a question. You, darling Meyer, what's your name? Yeah.
Oh, my name's Kaveen.
Kaveen, what's up? Hi.
But I just have to say, you were just absolutely fabulous to take the lead.
Thank you.
But I also wanted to ask you, ever since you learned, you know, you really did all the ballroom dancing, have you ever swept any girls off their feet with your moves? I'm just curious.
Swept any girls off their feet? I don't know. You'd have to ask the girls, but.
We can try it now.
The thing is, like, the thing about Take the Leap, which is a movie that I love doing because I was a dancer before I was an actor. So when I started acting, this whole industry, you know, entertainment, what you gotta realize is before I was an actor, I was a dancer. I was a break dancer in the streets of San Francisco. Street freaks, yes, sir. So basically, when you're talking about the entertainment industry, the bottom level, the entry level of coming into the entertainment industry is street performing, and that's what me and my brothers were doing. But through breakdancing, I got picked up by the San Francisco Ballet Company, and I studied ballet with the San Francisco Ballet Company. Came to LA, not as an actor, but came to LA as a dancer. And so years later, when I finally get to dance in a movie, it's like going back to your first love. And so it's a very special movie for me. But as far as sweeping girls off their feet through dancing, if the people that know me in my 20s in LA, in the club scene, I just went out because I love to dance. So I really didn't have like any pickup lines. I didn't have any game like that. What I had was like, you know, I didn't have any game. It's just I could dance. So it was like, I liked dancing. And so all the girls I dated, like, in LA was from the dance floor. Question, you. What's your name?
My name's Sabrina.
Sabrina?
Yeah.
Hi, Sabrina.
I totally fell in love with your voice when you played Zuko. Seriously, you made the hottest cartoon ever.
Thank you.
Can you like, I don't know if it's rude to ask, but can you please like just tell us of the Fire Nation in your voice so I can be like, oh.
I don't even know what to say.
Honor. Talk about the honor.
I'd say whatever you would like me to say, but I can't think of anything in my
My honor, my throne, my country, I'm about to lose it all.
My honor, my throne, my country. I'm about to lose it all. Question, yes, you right here in the camouflage. What's your name?
Kyle.
Kyle, what's up?
Just considering the emotional turmoil and the challenge and all that changes that Zuko goes through in the show, how do you prepare yourself so that you can give that sincere emotion? Because you sound so raw. You sound like you're actually going through it.
Yeah, with me, it's just, I'm an actor, so when I start voice acting, which I just kind of stumbled into, I never changed acting in front of the camera as to acting in front of a microphone. So I'm just acting. With the actors that were in the room, we're just going for it. So I wonder what these scenes look like when if someone was actually filming us doing the scenes, would be crazy. But I'm sure someone has. I think early in the first season of Avatar and the first season of American Dragon, they had cameras in the room for certain things. But so as an actor, you're just really trying to do the scene. You're not trying to play a cartoon. You're not trying to play animation. You're just trying to be Prince Zuko, going through these things, having these scenes with Mako. It's acting. It's all real. As real as you can get acting-wise, Question? Yes.
Okay, this is the
Your
question.
name?
Brittany.
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 Sorry.
Thank you for the flutterbutt flow.
Fluffernutters.
Fluffernutters.
Fluffernutters, yeah.
Fluffernutters.
I accidentally asked you this question during Voice Actors Unplugged, the lightning round, but I still wanted an actual longer answer.
Yeah.
Regarding, racism in the media and Hollywood and your thoughts on it.
Yeah, it's definitely a strange thing where I think we're getting a lot further than it's been. I started an Asian American Pacific Islander film company, and it's called Kinetic Films, where all the leads are Asian American. Our first film we released was me and Kev Jumba, called Hang Loose. And thank you.
Awesome movie.
Yeah, thank you very much. And we have a bunch of other films coming out with Kev and Justin Chong called Man Up. We have another film called Paradise Broken I did, and I got a movie that I'm writing right now, which is a musical starring AJ Raphael. Yeah, called Red Roses, the musical. So that's coming out. So what my feeling is with racism in the media and whatnot is that we just need to create more product for, the African American community, for the Asian American community, for the Latino American community. It's just really what it is. It's not even waiting for quote unquote mainstream media to do it. It's really for us to start to do it for ourselves, to create the genre, to understand. It's really a business. There's no real conspiracy out there as you're doing business. It's all about dollars for the companies, and what we have to do is really make our dollars count and start creating media for ourselves, and which is really being taught to us by the new generation of these YouTubers going, look, they're creating the audience, they're showing what the numbers are. It's time for us to monetize it, and once the money starts being made, then of course mainstream media is going to be like, oh, we need to do that and do more movies like that. But it's really on our communities to create product for our communities, and that's in a nutshell. But I write about it and I think about it, and it's one of my things as I become a more veteran actor these days. When young actors, ethnic actors ask me about what can they do, I'm like, go create product right now. Let's start making movies right now. So that's what we have to do. Next question. You, what's your name?
Me?
Yep.
I'm Nicole.
Hi, Nicole.
Could you describe on a spectrum the difference between working with Robin Williams and Antonio Banderas?
Spectrum, like on a color spectrum? Well, the one not difference is they're both humongous stars, right? So they have this aura and presence of movie stars. And when you get to work with them, you kind of know why they're movie stars. It's a very weird thing. It's like people go, well, this person got lucky, or this person got lucky, or that's luck, right? And you're like, work with a movie star, and you will understand it's not luck. They all have a same kind of special, magical energy that you can't take your eyes off them, right? Now, Robin Williams is probably the most brilliant improv actor, witty, intelligent, mad genius ever. And so he's great, and working with him was amazing, just trying to keep up with him. Bangarang, right?
Look, I got hookies.
Awesome. So, but on the other side, we would spend a lot of mornings talking about poetry, because poetry is a big thing in my life, and I'm a poet and I write a lot of poems. and his film Dead Poet Society was a big influence in my life coming up. So we would spend a lot of time talking about poetry, and that's great. Now with Antonio Banderas, he is a star. He's amazing. He's the kind of guy, I mean, like, when he first came in the room, right, so like we're doing Take the Lead, and we're learning to dance, and there's girls there, and we're, you know, and I think I'm like hot stuff or whatnot on the dance floor. And then like Antonio Banderas walks in the room for the first time, and you know, like everybody like, shh. Like, that dude's sexy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, fucking Antonio is fucking sexy. And he's just very loving and giving and a superstar. And he has that thing, like when he's talking to you, like he's talking to you. Like really, he really wants to know what you think and what are you into in your life. And everyone else disappears in the room. Like, that's Antonio. I'm like, dude, this guy is talking to me. I mean, this guy had me, like, I love Antonio. My man was like, Dante, we need to do this and this, and you need to come to my Aspen house and we'll go skiing. I'm like, dude, Antonio wants to hang out with me. Whatever. So he's great. But again, when you're working with these superstars, you really start to understand why they're stars, and hopefully some rubs off on you. Questions in the back with the blonde hair that raised their hand first. What's your name? Haley?
Yeah,
Haley, what's up?
I have a two-part question.
Roll with it.
So I have a friend on the
Yup, if everyone helps me out. What's her name? Tash?
Tash, yeah.
With a T? Okay. Tash, we could do that. And what's your second question?
Oh, that was just a film.
Oh, let's do it. Tell me when you're filming. What country is she in?
Well, right now she's in France, but she actually lives in England.
All right, so she speaks English. Because that could be really tough for us. So everyone's gonna help her. Her name is Tash, right?
Right.
So should I say anything before we start?
Whatever you want.
All right.
Just be you. Go for it.
Hey Tash, this is Dante Basco, Prince Zuko of the Fire Nation, and I, along with a bunch of friends, just wanna say happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tash. Happy birthday to you. That was cool. Right there with, yes, yeah. What's your name?
I'm Sabina.
Sabina?
Yes.
What's up, Sabina?
Nothing much, but my friend isn't feeling very well, and he really wanted to meet you. He cosplays as Zuko. He wanted his outfit signed, and he is not feeling well. I have these commissions.
Yeah, I'll sign those. Afterwards, just like kind of tap me on the shoulder.
He's not feeling well. I really want to get you up and break.
Oh, right now? Bring him up. You have a pen? Turn around, turn up. Well, this is crazy stuff going on. Okay. All right, this is crazy. We're doing. Okay. Bam. Question in the red with the crown.
Where'd the pen go? Where'd my pen go?
Hold on.
Dante has it.
Oh, yeah.
Hold it up.
Thank you.
What's up? What's your name? Hold on a second. I can't hear. What's your name?
My name's Barry.
Barry, what's up, man?
Are you going to prom stuff tonight?
Is it tonight? What time?
10.
10 o'clock. I might show up. 10 to what? 10 to 11? 10 to 12? 10 to whenever? What if I like stumble in after a few drinks and dinner? I might. It's in the east. Where's it at?
Upstairs by the elevator.
Upstairs by the elevator, and it's a bunch of homestucks partying. I might roll. I might wander in there. Okay. Question. Is that Dave Strider? Right? Who's that? Right here. What the yellow, the red? Yeah. What's your name?
I'm Anna.
Hi, Anna.
I sent you a letter actually on Tumblr,
Hello.
but it might be a different one.
Oh.
It's in my heart because I couldn't get to your sister earlier, so I'm like freaking out right now.
I'm here.
So far,
Rush outside and get me.
I have two very important questions.
Go ahead.
That I've been wondering about for years.
All right.
One,
Yes.
was the food in the food fight scene real? And two, did you ever get to eat any of it? Because that would be most delicious freaking stuff.
The thing about the food fight, yes, the food was real. I mean, it was fake when we were. But when it turned real, it was real. Like, did you see? You remember this big spread when it's like people's faces and stuff?
Yeah.
Not only was it real, but it cost something like 6 figures to do. And then we screwed up, and they had to do it again. That's a true story. I was like, damn, that's how much this food cost. And we had the food fight, and then it was worth it. And then we had like the cream and stuff. But I mean, it wasn't. But the other thing about that scene that I have to admit to you, I've said before to someone, like, it's such a fun scene and people love it, right? But you got to remember, in that scene, I was so like pissed off and angry. Like, it wasn't fun for me. Like, the whole day, I'm like getting yelled at by like Robin, and then they throwing stuff at me, and I lost the name calling contest. And you know, when you're an actor and you're doing these scenes, you kind of like carry around this like thing all day, and so everyone thinks about that scene as being like fun and crazy, and I'm like, that fucking scene sucked.
Worth it because I would be driving 10 hours in this horrible van with a TV in the back watching that as like a 10-year-old kid, and I would always ask to stop for food right after.
Yeah. Awesome, thank you, Anna. Question, yes, sir, with the chicken, what's your name?
Forrest.
Forrest? Run, Forrest.
Something I've always been wondering for years. What is your theory on what happened to Zuko's mother?
I try not to have theories, but they're releasing it in The Search, so now it's like I'm learning. Like, The Search is the comic book. Like, if you want to know about the story, they're releasing what happened in the comic book. And so it's like a 3-part thing called The Search, and they released the first 2 books, but I only read the first book so far. So the second book, there's more stuff that goes on, and more crazy stuff that I gotta find out. I just talked to the artist. I think like somehow like Aang and Qatar like break up and stuff during it. So I don't know, you know. We're on a journey. We're on a journey. Things happen when you're like on journeys together. I don't know, but I have no particular theories. If you read the things, it's very interesting what Brian and Mike came up with. Questions. Yes, you with the glasses. What's your name?
Donna.
What is it?
Donna.
Hi, Donna.
I always wondered, like, a lot of fans are against the movie.
So what's the question?
What is your opinion on the last Avatar movie?
What movie?
I have no opinion. I never saw the movie. I mean, I have no opinion. I didn't see it. And then Mike Bryan's like, don't watch that. And then just as far as like the race part of Avatar, and I blogged about it, and I simply wrote, I just thought ultimately it was a missed opportunity for a new Asian kid to play a role. I mean, I came up in the system, and I was introduced through a really big Hollywood film, and it really changed my life and my career. And I just thought it was a missed opportunity for a new kid, you know, for some new Asian actor to come in and really play a role that, you know, that was just my only feeling on that. Question in the back with the tank top. That's you?
Joseph.
Oh.
Exactly.
What's up, Joseph?
Will there be more General Iroh in The Legend of Korra?
you know, we did some stuff. I don't know. It's so weird with that show. It's like, I'm sure he'll come back in. There's things. It's just that, you know, there's so many years in advance that you don't know when things will happen. But I'm sure he's in there somewhere. Or maybe I already did some stuff. I don't freaking know. I didn't answer nothing, man. When I wrote that blog, Nickelodeon called like my manager, and I was like, oh shit. I'm cursing a little bit. This is PG-13. There's a young guy right in the aisle looking at me right now. What's up, man? Right there with the monkey. What's your name? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Leticia.
Hi, Leticia.
I have actually two questions.
Rock and roll.
Okay, the first one is a little embarrassing, but can you propose to May in Jewish words?
Can I propose to May? May. I'm just gonna make it up right now. Okay.
We believe in you.
May, would you do the honor of marrying me? And second question?
Okay. So let's say if you and May were still broke up, like, let's say.
What? I'm confused. Me and May are together.
Not in the room.
If me and May were what? I don't know where I lost the question.
Let's say if Katara and you actually got together.
Oh, if me and Katara got together. What? Then what? Then what?
How do you feel about that person?
How do I feel about it?
If Zuko and Katara got together.
No, I mean, I'm a Zutarian. I like roll with Zutara. I roll with Zutarian. And I know it's not canon, but you know, but it is, it's, now you're trying to get me, you see, Leticia, you're getting me in the shipping world and you're getting me in trouble. You shouldn't ship because shit happens when you ship. But I roll with the Zutarians and people get upset about that and I'm like, yo, it's just, I wrote the poem about it. You guys saw the poem?
You didn't share with us in the
I wrote the poem. Oh yeah, I didn't share the other day. So the poem for the Zutarians in the house. Sometimes the feeling of what could have been is so much stronger than what actually happened because the memory of perfection lasts longer. And even though we didn't end up together, it'll never change the fact that you changed my life forever. Zutara. Questions. Right here in the blue. What's your name, man?
My name's Leor. I'm a
Leor.
huge fanboy. I've never seen the show. It's two simple questions. First one is, you say you have a sweet tooth, so I just gotta know, do you like hollows?
I do like halo halo. It's a Filipino, like, shaved ice madness.
Second question is, when you were 8 years old and you were in Street Freaks with your brothers and whatnot, did you ever imagine that you were from this big, that you guys would be a rap group called Basco Brothers and just end up with like all of this as like a little Filipino kid in LA, just like trying to make it, helping his family out and everything?
No. You know, I don't think I ever really, yeah, you know, it's a good question. When you're young and you just start out, I never thought about all that. I just thought like I liked dancing. I like breakdancing. When I was on stage, I felt alive, you know? And so you don't think about all that other stuff. You just kind of just following your bliss and kind of like following what you love doing and then being grateful for, you know, the blessings you got. Question. Yes, you right here in the green top. What's your name?
Amanda Lee.
Hey, Amanda Lee. Amanda Lee?
Yeah, I'm not tweeted you, by the way.
Oh, I said come to the, hello, you came. She tweeted like, I think I'm not gonna make the panel. I'm like, yo, come right now. Well, hello.
I was wondering if you could tell your funniest story in the booth, and if you could like share how you got the opportunity to work in the Avatar series.
Well, okay. the Avatar thing happened because I auditioned for the show. They brought me in, and I really didn't pay much attention to it. And I didn't know what it was. You know, it's like they give you this script, and I can tell it's like this epic anime-inspired thing, but it's Nickelodeon. And when it's confusing because Nickelodeon's like SpongeBob, especially at that time. And you're like, this is not gonna work. This is not Nickelodeon, you guys. This is not SpongeBob. This is friggin' some anime thing. And then his name is Zuko, and I would go in the room and I'm like Danny Zuko? Like, what is this? And so I really didn't, not that I didn't take it like serious, I didn't think about it much, you know. And it wasn't, even then I got the job and we started doing it, and it wasn't until like the second season until you really started seeing like how intricate the story was getting and even the character, and you know, and it just became this amazing project. And as far as funny stories in the booth, I mean, there's so many different, the funniest things just in period, like I can't think of anything specifically at the moment, but just the funniest things that happen in the booth is when you're fighting. Because you're fighting, right? So Prince Zuko fights a lot, freaking Jake Long fought a lot, and they're doing stuff like fire and all this kind of stuff. So you have the microphone and now you gotta do these scenes. Like you read the scene and then you gotta do it with the microphone. And it's funny because and this is, the part of being an actor is just assuming the position, like, I'm not gonna show you because it's embarrassing. But you're basically throwing your body around the booth and you're doing like kung fu that you don't know how to do. But Prince Zuko can do that stuff real good. So you're just doing all kinds of stuff. You're just doing crazy things. And they're just hearing your voice. And then not only you doing it, right? So you're doing like stuff, like fighting sounds, like doing crazy stuff. And then it's like, then you turn and Mae Whitman has to do it. And so now you're like, go ahead, Mae, your turn to fight. Mae would be doing sounds. It's comedy, but it's cool. Yo, in the back, right there with the blue shirt, what's your name? Joseph. Joseph the Second. Question?
I heard that American Dragon was cut short. It was originally darker.
I'm not too sure. I know they ended up, I have no idea. I think there's this thing about Disney cartoons, they only go to a certain amount of episodes. So like we kind of got stopped at that episode, but they try to end it as quickly as possible. Yeah, I mean, when we started going to the Dark Dragon stuff, I think part of what they were doing is like trying to, with the art change, they were trying to grow the guy up so they can do darker stuff than just the kid stuff. And then also the relationship with Rose started happening. So I think they wanted to go in that direction, but I don't know if it could never really fully fulfilled because of the amount of episodes. Yes, right there in the purple hair. Is it purple? Yeah, what's your name?
Alright, I am so sorry for this. I really am. But
Your name is I'm so sorry?
My friend wants to know, are you going to sign my chest?
Yeah. I'll sign your chest. I will, like right now.
Yes!
All right, come on up. Walk slowly. No comment. What's your name?
Lindsay!
Lindsay. What do you want me to write?
Your name! Whatever, I don't care.
All right. Do you have a pen?
Yes, hold on.
She's just,
Oh my God!
And she's actually really mad at me because she didn't think I was going to do it, so...
It's alright.
It's a real PCO.
all right, so I'm just gonna sign your chest.
Really?
This is crazy.
Your example, what do you expect? Right here. You can do whatever. I rather have That was, that was as unawkward as that could be in front of a
bunch of people. Sword.
There you go.
What's your name?
I'm like afraid of them falling out.
What? I did.
There.
Okay. Well, yeah. What's your name? Angelica. Hey, Angelica. Hold on a second. We're taking a picture of my signature on your chest. No judging. No judging. I'm the one who signed it. Yo, what happens in Tampa stays in Tampa. Yeah, that's true. So, Angelica, question?
I have a request. Can you say your favorite line from Zuko?
Yeah, it changes. But probably right now it's that's rough, buddy. Question, right here in the blue. What's your name?
Benny.
Oh, that guy in the back. Oh. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Will.
Will, what's up?
Okay, so you said that you were writing a musical.
Yeah.
Okay, one, what is the musical about? And two, what is your favorite musical?
That musical is based around AJ Raphael's album called Red Roses, and it's like a love story, kind of like a rom-com situation. But it's cool, and he wrote all the music, so I'm just writing the other stuff. But my favorite musical, is Grease. Probably. Grease. I think I watched Grease so much as a kid. It's one of the reasons I probably became an actor. Question. Well, you get another part, Angelica? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Was there a difference when you actually played Daryl Iowa?
Yeah, we were trying. They wanted me to come on and play the grandson because it was cool, and then we were trying to do different voices, but then it really changed the whole concept of like having me do the voice, and then we just ended up with the same voice. But it's cool. It was cool. Thank you. All the way in the back with the white hair. Yeah, you. What? Yeah. Oh, for your friend. What's up? What? The Crow? Awesome. Question. You right here in the front. What's your name?
Lily?
Lily.
Will you wear a flower crown?
Yeah. Yes, I will. Yes,
I don't know if you know, but they're the biggest rage on Tumblr right now.
Oh, I've worn one before,
Have you really?
and I'm gonna do it again.
Hold on.
Roll with it. All right, now this is happening. Yes, in the pink shirt right there. What's your name? Yes, you. Yeah.
My name's Mercedes.
What is it?
Mercedes.
Like the car.
Like Mercedes? No.
Yeah.
I was wondering, we actually missed the autograph signing, and I was wondering if me and my sister did a picture with you.
Yeah, we will. Afterwards, I'll grab some stuff right afterwards. Yeah. But like, as they're ushering me out, we'll do a few. Question. Yeah, the katana right here.
In the panel earlier, you said that Zuko was one of your favorite characters to do.
Yeah.
What made Zuko so special compared to like Vicky or Jake Long?
And I'm chilling because I'm like I feel bad sitting down. Well,